Hey movie fans, so I let you guys vote on what topic you'd like to see this week, and we had a bit of a tie, and so I already did one. If you want to see that, click right here. Alright, you good? The other one is you wanted to see a history of Jurassic Park. I'm assuming the Jurassic Park franchise is not that one individual film, or are we going to say? Okay, yeah. The history of the Jurassic Park franchise. Well, you gotta go a little farther back than the 1993 movie. You gotta go a little bit back a couple years before that with the original Michael Crichton novel. Now, even before the novel had come out, movie studios had wanted to jump on this and make it a movie. That's how big they knew this thing was going to be, and had they known the box office, like, sales that this movie was eventually going to have one day, there probably would have been an even more intense bidding war. So we all know that Steven Spielberg directed the first two Jurassic Park movies. Now, but did you know that in the original bidding for it, the one that actually almost got the rights to make this movie was director James Cameron, the guy who made Avatar and Titanic. Now, he has said that he actually prefers Steven Spielberg's version than what he had in mind, but imagine if James Cameron actually had done it instead of Steven Spielberg. They're both great directors in their own mind, but I'm glad it's Steven Spielberg. So Steven Spielberg got the rights to make Jurassic Park, but it's a little bit different in the movie compared to in the book. Different characters have different endings, and it's less violent. The book it's pretty dark and pretty violent at given times, and frankly, actually, the guy that owns Jurassic Park, the guy who spared no expense, is frankly not a good guy in the book. They changed his character a little bit more in Jurassic Park the movie to make him more of not so much relatable, but frankly not a jerk that people would actually care about him. Plus, spoiler alert for the book, he actually lives in Jurassic Park the movie as opposed to Jurassic Park the book. Now, when the movie eventually came out, it was a smash hit. It destroyed everything. It was like the big box office movie of 1993, which frankly was a pretty good year, if I could say so myself. Which just goes to show that people, no matter how old they are, just freaking love dinosaurs. And obviously, they're dinosaurs. How can you not love them? And for the most part, they're real dinosaurs. Well, gigantic animatronic dinosaurs, which that in and of itself had to have been the hardest part. The problem was when they had the rain scenes, a lot of the animatronics for the dinosaurs would break down because they would get so waterlogged, which caused for a little bit of concern, but overall it provided for a very awesome effect of having real dinosaurs and actually making them as opposed to CGI, something that later films would kind of just neglect. Now, Steven Spielberg actually enjoyed making Jurassic Park so much that he came back for Jurassic Park II. Now, Steven Spielberg generally does not like making sequels, but in this case, he's just like, I'm on it! Now, Jurassic Park II, aka The Lost World Jurassic Park, or is it Jurassic Park The Lost World? Like, in the title for the DVD, it says The Lost World Jurassic Park, so I don't know which one comes first, Lost World or Jurassic Park, but frankly, it doesn't matter with this movie. Not as many members of the original cast came back. This one focuses on Jeff Goldblum's character and not so much on everyone else, which, in hindsight, that sounds like a good character because Jeff Goldblum is one of the most respected characters. I don't know, like he gained a lot of his followers from that movie. It's the Han Solo effect of, yes, he's not the main hero of the story, but a lot of people started to like him years after the movie came out. I don't really know why that is. Somebody explain that to me. But yet, Jeff Goldblum was the main character for the second one, and it just wasn't frankly as interesting. It was basically a whole new cast. Vince Vaughn was in it, I think. It's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. It's not atrocious. It's just not, frankly, that great. Now, if you want to talk about atrocious, then we move on to Jurassic Park III, which came out in 2001. This movie had a different director. Steven Spielberg originally just wanted to do one, and he came back for the second one. But before the second one came out, director Joe Johnston came to Spielberg and was like, I want to direct the Jurassic Park sequel. And Spielberg was just like, I'll take care of the second one, you can take care of the third one. And sure enough, Joe Johnston came for the third one. And it's not good. Sam Neill, the main character for this one, he was Dr. Alan Grant in the first one, so you're just like, okay, Grant's back, this should be awesome, but Laura Dern, the lady friend, the relationship is never specified in Jurassic Park. She is back for Jurassic Park 3 for literally one scene to show that she's married, which, why? Why didn't you just stick them with Alan Grant? It makes no sense. And so, Jurassic Park 3 is by far the least well-received movie in the Jurassic Park franchise. It's just frankly not that good. Plus, one of the biggest nails in the coffin is that there's a T-Rex in the movie, and the T-Rex gets killed in like 35 seconds. Come on, you don't kill the T-Rex. The T-Rex will kill you instead. So naturally, this movie, they wanted something else. So there was talk of a Jurassic Park 4 coming out in 2005, but that actually never came to fruition. The next Jurassic Park movie wouldn't come out until 2015, which some movie called Jurassic World? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't think it did that well at the box office. What? It made that much? People still love dinosaurs, I guess. This Jurassic World has destroyed the box office like the T-Rex basically eating the goat in Jurassic Park. It destroyed everything in its path. This movie, Jurassic World, was good. If you want to see my review of it, just click right here. Okay, you clicking? You can watch it later. But yeah, okay. Jurassic World, it gave new life to the Jurassic Park franchise because it didn't try and repeat the story from any of the previous ones. It tried to be its own thing while just paying homage to the other movies. Mainly Jurassic Park because the other two aren't that great. But the movie stood on its own. And it wasn't a masterpiece, but it was still a lot of fun with great performances from Chris Pratt and, well, Chris Pratt was like the shining star of the whole thing because Chris Pratt training raptors was just fantastic. And yeah, the dinosaurs didn't look as good as they could have been, but the movie proved to be a huge success. Now, director Colin Trevorrow has actually said that he's interested in making more films, and Chris Pratt has actually signed on for more films. So, it's pretty safe to assume that we're going to be getting a lot more Jurassic Park movies as we progress through the years, because this one was so successful, and basically, if you do dinosaurs right, people will pay to see gigantic dinosaurs ripping each other apart because dinosaurs. So, I don't know what the future holds for Jurassic Park, but I'm pretty sure it's a franchise that's not going extinct anytime soon. Well, what do you guys think about the Jurassic Park franchise? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it a 50-50 for you? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you see and you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Just click anywhere on that little TV thing. Or find me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at 17 Movie Reviews. Stay sharp, movie guys and gals.